Once upon a time, in a cozy little classroom filled with sunlight and colorful drawings, a kind teacher named Ms. Anya gathered her students in a circle. "Today," she began, her eyes twinkling with a special kind of magic, "we are going to become gardeners. But not just any gardeners. We are going to plant a very special, invisible garden." The children looked at each other, their faces a mixture of confusion and excitement. An invisible garden. What could that possibly be? Ms. Anya smiled warmly and opened a small, beautifully carved wooden box. Inside this box, she whispered, are the seeds of kindness. She walked around the circle, pretending to place a tiny, invisible seed into the palm of each child's hand. "These seeds are very precious," she explained. "You can't see them, you can't feel them, but they are there. Your job is to plant this seed and help it grow. But these seeds don't need soil or water or sunlight. They need something far more powerful to sprout. Acts of kindness." A little boy named Leo looked at his empty palm and then back at his teacher. "How will we know if they're growing?" he asked, a question that was on everyone's mind. Ms. Anya's smile widened. "Ah, that's the most magical part," she said. "You will only be able to see the flowers bloom when your kindness helps someone else." The children left the circle, each one carefully cradling their invisible seed. For the rest of the day, a quiet, gentle energy filled the room. During art time, a girl named Mia noticed that Leo had run out of blue paint for his sky. Remembering her invisible seed, she scooted her chair closer and offered him her jar. "Here, you can share mine," she said with a small smile. As Leo's face lit up with gratitude, Mia gasped. For a fleeting moment, she saw it, a tiny shimmering bluebell, as bright as the paint itself, blooming right in the palm of her hand before gently fading away. She had seen her flower. Later, during recess, a boy named Sam tripped and scraped his knee. He sat on the bench, tears welling in his eyes, feeling lonely and hurt. Another student, Chloe, saw him from across the playground. She walked over, sat beside him, and simply asked, "Are you okay?" She listened as he told her what happened, and then she told him a funny joke that made him forget his stinging knee and laugh. In that instant, as Sam's tears were replaced by a giggle, Chloe saw a brilliant, cheerful sunflower burst into view on her hand, warm and golden like the afternoon sun before it vanished. The acts of kindness continued like ripples in a pond. A book was shared with someone who had finished their work early. A crayon was picked up for a friend who had dropped it. A kind word was offered to someone who looked sad, and with each small, thoughtful gesture, more and more children would let out a little gasp of wonder. They were seeing their invisible gardens come to life. They saw vibrant red tulips, delicate pink roses, and cheerful yellow daisies, each one a beautiful, fleeting reward for their compassion. The classroom, once just a room, was transforming into a place of shared wonder and secret, blooming beauty. By the end of the week, the classroom was buzzing with a new kind of happiness. The children understood that the garden wasn't just in their hands. It was all around them, in the smiles they shared and the help they offered. They learned that the most beautiful things in the world aren't always the things you can hold or keep. Sometimes they are the things you give away. Ms. Anya gathered them in their circle once more. "Look at our beautiful garden," she said, gesturing around the room, not at any plants, but at the happy, connected faces of her students. They had learned the most important lesson of all: kindness, though invisible itself, has the power to create real, visible beauty in the world. Making the unseen seen through the simple, magical act of caring for one another.